Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we have lesson 2 of bowl displacement, so phrase displacement as we also call that, and I really recommend that you check out the first lesson because I do not want to explain the whole thing again. So what the thing is about, you will really get into in lesson 1, and also like practical exercises and everything. And we want to have maybe a more short lesson today and just go into bowl displacement with phrases of 7 beats, 7 microbeats or 7/16ths. Or other also 7 quarter notes or 7 quarter notes, and we will displace them over just a normal 4/4 bar, and with a microbeats going in always 4 microbeats, takidimi, or 4/16ths. All right, there's also a PDF down in the description below, so you can also, I have that also in front of me, and would be great if you download that to really follow the lesson and the page at the same time. So, and also it supports this channel, of course, so it would be a great thing to do. Thank you. Okay, bowl displacement with groups of 7. When we have a 4/4 bar, 4 quarter notes, 4 matras, and we group or we divide every matra, every quarter note into 4 equal parts, 4 different microtones, also called in this case 16ths, 4/16ths, we come up with 16/16ths. And these 16/16ths, how many times 7 would fit in? Well, it's just twice. 2 times, and then we have 2/16ths left. So what we can do, we will actually stick to 7 in the grouping of 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And so we also have our bowl pattern according to that grouping. So dara, 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 da. Okay, so I show you what I mean. So this is the 4 quarter notes. It's a 4/4 bar, and tempo is 76. So, takidimi, 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 takidimi. These would be our microbeats, and these we are now approaching as our 16ths of the 7/16ths. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2. Yeah, that's the first idea. So. Okay, that's a great. It's a beautiful thing to do. I mean, and you really hear this ball displacement, right? So we start this ball on 1 on the first 16th, tuck, tuck, ta, and this ta, this next 7 comes starting on the 4/16th of the 2, yeah. So that's a cool idea. What we can do if we have a 4/4 bar and 16/16, so twice we can have the 7. Then another idea would be if we just have a 2/4 bar with 16s, we can also have 1 7 and 1 extra beat, and that we can do actually with having this Chikari string on 1 and then the pattern. It's to really have this 7 pattern, then we have to also make these bolts very clear. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I play always on the 1. I play my Chikari, my drone string here. Yeah. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2. Okay, or chick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or chick dara, 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 da. Chick dara, 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 da. Yeah, I can recite that in many different ways. Or chick tuck, tuck, tuckite. Chick tuck, tuck, tuckite. And it's good also when you have like different ways to recite it. I mean, like takite is like these jati patterns, which are really helpful. And they're just these 4, right? Ta, take, takite, and takedimi. And you can group everything. You can do a lot of stuff with that. And this other idea is like dara, 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 da, to really speak the ball patterns. So the movements we are doing with the right hand. Okay, if we have 2 4/4 bars, we come up with 32 microbeats, 32 16ths, and these we can just divide into 4 times 7, which is 28, and then we have 4 left. So 1 quarter note, 1 matcha of these 4 16ths or 4 microbeats. We put that at the end to have a nice pattern. To start on 1, and then we have 4 times 7 on the 2. We start on 1 with 4 times 7, and then we have just the 4 of the second bar is we just play like dara dara. Yeah, to have 1 2 3 4. You will hear it. 3 4. Okay, and of course I'm not only displacing now the bowl and staying with the same notes, I also do like a kind of a scale sequence. I think that's also helpful for you to hear what's going on. Yeah, it's like 1 7, 1 7, next 7, next 7, next 7. Yeah, so you also can hear that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, so you get this idea. Okay. Now we will stick to that basic grouping. Yeah, we start on 1, 7 16ths, 4 times, and then second 4/4 bar, like on the 4, we have 4 16ths just as a kind of a rest. And then you start the whole thing again. It's all on the page, so if you have a little bit trouble understanding that or imagining that in a certain way, what is going on here, you can see it on these pages. There's also a PDF. Did I mention that? When you go down in the description below, there's a link where you also get a PDF for this lesson. And so this would be maybe also good as a reference and so on to understand this lesson. And of course, it also supports this channel. So that's a cool thing to do. Thank you. All right. So we have some different variations of these 7 16ths balls. Yeah, 7-beat balls. So let's go through them. The page here. There are actually many more. That's just a kind of a selection that gets you started, and once you understand that, once you taste that, you can. I mean, the idea is just to get this concept and to get some examples of that concept that you later on, when you play, when you improvise, and suddenly you have this idea, or you have a certain kind of pattern with 5 notes or 7 or whatever, and then you know, oh, okay, I can also do this kind of displacement thing, either right at the spot while improvising, or you just will calculate how often you have to repeat that, or just play with that, just displacing that on different starting on different microbeats, and so so these lessons are actually more general for to understand this concept of ball displacement, rhythmical displacement. And but of course these sevens work really well, and that's also why we apply them to a 4/4 measure, because that's happening so frequently, the most common time signature. So we have a nice little how do you say, like a nice little thing what we can do there when we practice that. Okay. So let me play the first again. So dara 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 da. And so on. So you got some different ideas, also melodic ideas. Of course, if you have a melody which is really strong in 7, you know, it's a very nice sound. This displacement thing, and especially if you really feel these quarter notes going. Okay, so let's go on with the next one. It's just 2 eighths notes and a dotted eighths note. So it's just this grouping you have there, 2 2 3. So it's like. Beautiful. Yeah, I enjoy that. it's really nice to have the slow version actually. Okay, so next one is da 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 ra da 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 ra da. So 3 4. What I just did is just filling these last 4 16ths as a kind of a pickup to start my next row of 4 7s. So to use that in a melodic way, that's really nice idea, yeah? To really have like that really use that in a melodic way. Okay, next would be like inserting diri strokes. So it's like a bit quicker here. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have to count maybe first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, let's do the next. It's just it's not my practice session here, although I would like to go right into this practicing that, but it was okay. It was good, I think. Yeah, it's just with counting. Without counting, it's sometimes a bit difficult, more difficult. So okay, next one is like 4 da di da di da 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 di da di da 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 di da di da da. One more time. Da di da di da 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 da. Da di da di da 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 di da di da da di da di da da di da di da 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 di da di 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 da 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 2 3 4. One more time. Okay, kind of. Now, the next will be also kind of a challenge. It's also a bit tricky. So what we do, we approach that a little bit step by step, and just follow me here on that. And what we do first, instead of having 7/16, we think of 7/8. Yeah, so we do like in a way like half speed. Yeah, so we have that, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 1. Yeah, this last 1 2 is what we had before, like with dara dara. Yeah, so now we have just 1 2, like whole 2 quarter notes. Yeah, so in a way we have like we are in half speed in relation to the ongoing pulse with 76. Yeah, so that's why everything gets half speed. So instead of like 1 quarter note at the end, we now have 2 quarter notes at the end, because we first had 7/16 and now we have 7/8 notes. And these 7/8 notes, we will sync them also in 16ths, and we will think of 4 times 3/16 plus 1/8 note, and you see that you can see that on the page. Like 4 times 3/16, yeah, are 12/16, or you can also say are 3 quarter notes. Yeah, 3 quarter notes, or 6/8 notes, and then we just add one 1/8 note, so the 7/8 note to have the 7/8 note pattern. Is this clear? I hope so. It's instead of having like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, we have 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 7 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 7. Yeah, and the 7 is this 8th note at the end. It's all written there, so I think you understand what's happening. Just get the PDF and then you have it. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. 2. Okay, that's a basic pattern. I mean that's a division we are taking here, and that is the same division you see in the next measure. In the next measure, it's we reduce the 3/16 always to a dotted eighth note. So we do 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's our new pattern. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One, two. Okay, it's becoming a bit more tricky. So it's like you can also say this is like an eighth note quadruplet plus an eighth note. Yeah? And that's what you see in the next measure. And what's happening in the next measure is actually what I just played. Yeah, it's the same thing, but the idea now is to play this more in a quick kind of version. Let's try that. Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, ta, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, ta, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, ta, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, ta. 1, 2. Five, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, that's the idea. Yeah, to have this kind of a 5 thing happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. But actually, it's based on 7, and that's an interesting thing to do. That needs also some practice. Also, to do that quicker, it's kind of challenging. You should you should check it out. And now, actually, that's it for the lesson. I just found another little thing which I would like to share with you here, because it actually doesn't really matter. I mean, this concept works for all kinds of possible bowls and melodies and phrases and everything. Yeah, if you put together like the first lesson and the second lesson now, you just have the concept, and it's like a tool. You know, it's like a concept to have any kind of a phrase and to be able to either play it as a kind of a phrase which displaces itself, because it's like goes not regular with the microbeats of the or with a number of microbeats of the basic pulse, yeah, or it goes regular with the microbeats of the basic pulse, but you shift the whole thing, so it always comes a little later or a little bit before, and that's, we talked about that in the lesson 1 on ball displacement. So you check it out if you don't get it. All right, so that's it for this lesson. I hope you can do something with that. I hope you are inspired. I hope you also really understood this concept, because I think it's a really cool concept. Download the PDF if you have any like difficulties, and maybe download that and watch that and watch the video again. Then I think you really get this concept. I mean, the concept itself, it's not that difficult, but of course you have to understand it and apply that to really get this feeling of ball displacement. Okay, I think it's a really cool concept. It's a really nice tool also for improvisation, to think more in a rhythmical way, and really be able to have this kind of being at two places at the same time, that you have a sort of pulse going on, and at the same time you put something at different places of that, and to feel that kind of attention. It's really, I think it's a really cool concept. All right, so that's it for this lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also click the bell button to get notifications when a new video will be released. This is the case here every week, and also you can support my channel. Just go down in the description below. There's a link to my website, hoophildenbrand.com, to the Guitar Academia page there, and there you find a button where you can also donate. So this would be really great. I would be really happy if you value that stuff, what I'm sharing here with you, that you really want to also support my work here. I would really appreciate that. All right, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. My name is Hoop Hildenbrand.